Hello again to all of you. Today, there's an analysis about Shiba that's really attracting attention because many people have started to see Shiba not just as a meme coin, but as a project trying to transform into a large ecosystem. Especially in the new analysis published by Guardarian, Shiba's potential in the coming years is examined in detail. One of the most striking points in the analysis is this, friends. In the past, Shiba was seen as a coin that moved entirely on hype and the power of social media. But now, developments like the Shibarium network, the token burn system, DeFi applications, and progress in the metaverse have started to expand Shiba's areas of use. Especially the fact that a portion of the transactions on the Shibarium network goes toward token burning creates the expectation that supply could decrease in the long term. And according to analyses, the year 2026 is seen as the period of real use for Shiba. In other words, the project is now moving beyond just being perceived as a meme coin and is being actively used in gaming, micropayment systems, and various blockchain applications. It is stated that if this ecosystem continues to grow, the price of Shiba could be supported not just by community excitement, but by real network activity. Another important detail is the token burn mechanism, friends. The analysis specifically mentions that the burn system could become much more effective between 2027 and 2030 because Shiba's biggest problem is its massive supply. Currently, there are hundreds of trillions of tokens in the market, and that's why it's seen as quite difficult for the price to reach significant levels. But if the burn rate accelerates significantly, it's said that the reduction in supply could have a long-term positive effect on the price. Of course, there's also a very important detail here, friends. Even though analyses paint positive scenarios, Shiba is still a coin that is largely influenced by market psychology. In other words, if Bitcoin falls and risk appetite in the market decreases, meme coins like Shiba can experience sharp sell-offs very quickly. This point has already been especially emphasized in the analysis as well. It is noted that if the expected growth does not occur on the Shibarium side, investor interest could weaken again. But looking on the positive side, the Shiba community is still seen as one of the strongest communities in the market. The number of holders has already surpassed millions. The project is constantly working on developing new utilities, in particular, Shibarium, the Layer 2 solution, lowering transaction fees and increasing network usage has started to attract the attention of long-term investors. Now let's move on to the most frequently asked question. Can Shiba really reach 1 cent? The analysis also addresses this, friends. It is said that, given the current supply, reaching the 1 cent target would require an incredibly large market cap. So under current conditions, this target seems quite difficult to achieve. However, it is stated that if serious burn mechanisms are implemented in the coming years and the ecosystem continues to grow, it could theoretically become attainable. But it is especially emphasized that this is not a short-term scenario, but a very long-term one. In short, friends, on the Shiba side, it's no longer just about meme hype. Real ecosystem growth is now being discussed. In the upcoming period, especially the use of Shibarium, token burn rates, and overall market conditions seem likely to be decisive factors for the Shiba price. Currently, Shiba is trading at around the 659 level, friends, and it is situated in a rather critical zone in the market. Especially with the recent news about Shibarium and developments in token burns, we are seeing buyers starting to become active again. However, despite this, the price still hasn't managed to make a truly strong breakout. Right now, the most important thing on the technical side is this, friends. Shiba has been moving in a horizontal consolidation for a while now, so there isn't a very strong decline, nor is there a significant upward movement. In regions like this, the market usually gathers momentum before making a big move. If the upward trend in Bitcoin continues and there is a significant inflow of money into the meme coin market again, there is talk that Shiba may test its upper resistance levels in the first stage. Especially since the community strength is still very high, even small increases in volume can trigger sharp movements in Shiba. But there is an important detail that needs attention. Shiba is still a highly volatile coin, so if there are sudden sell-offs in the market, pullbacks can be quite sharp. Especially when Bitcoin dominance rises, meme coins are generally under pressure. On the positive side, the growth of the Shibarium ecosystem continues to attract the attention of long-term investors. If network usage increases, the burn rate accelerates, and the market remains generally bullish, there is a possibility that Shiba could generate strong hype again. In short, friends, we can say that it's currently at a critical zone. In the upcoming period, both Bitcoin's movement and the inflow of money into the meme coin market seem likely to determine the direction of the price. What I've explained is definitely not investment advice, friends. Take good care of yourselves. See you in the next news updates.